Hey, how's it going, Ryan? Just as promised, I was going to send you a comp for the property that you inquired about for Quail Creek Drive. As you can see here, we know it's 3408 as far as the square footage goes, and it sits on a lot over 11,000 square feet. So what I did was I pulled up the comps of what's going on in that community. And it's kind of favorable. Right now, they do have five active listings and three option pending properties, and this is all within the last 6 months in the subdivision alone, and they have five sold properties within the last 6 months. So the subdivision, it's moving quite well, but I wanted to see what you were up against and what has sold in the least amount possible. So as far as the ones that are somewhat comparable, just based off square footage, to the property that you're possibly looking to buy, I don't know if you purchased it yet or not, is the property on Oak Croft Drive, 11822 Oak Croft Drive, 11815 Oak Croft Drive, and lastly 11707 Cedar Point Court. You can see the days on market, man, are kind of long, 86, 268, 17. But if we go ahead and see the pictures, you can go ahead and see that it's, not much to look at. This one here, they replaced the windows on the home, but on the inside of the house, it leaves much to be desired. So we go ahead and take a look at it. Backyard is a nice size, and then they have the cheap wood floors. The kitchen is real dark. They got a lot of wood paneling. They should have painted it white, possibly even changed the flooring or made it a little bit darker to today's standards of what's in demand. Even the beams, I would have painted them a different color, but it's just doesn't look as good. They have the old tile in the wet areas, nothing that pops off. Even the banisters are pretty much old school, so a lot of it looks very traditional. They try to update it a bit, but even the kitchen, they should have painted the cabinets white. So there's a lot of stuff they could have done to the home, but obviously they didn't, and that's why you can see that it's still on the market. So if we go ahead and go to the other property on Oak Croft Drive, again, from the outside, this one looks nice. Nice curb appeal on the home, detached garage. They did well with the paint colors, but the floors, they got the flimsy laminate wood flooring that's old. They could have painted these white. They left them all original, and it's just not for everyone's taste. And even the granite that they have, it's the older type granite. It doesn't really look that nice, but it's been on the market for quite some time. And then the kitchen, yeah, I can see what they were going for, but they painted them white. They have the stainless steel appliances. It doesn't look as nice. So they try to update the hardware and all that good stuff, but again, they have the cheap wooden floors, carpet in the wet areas. They got the granite in the restrooms, but even the master bath, they should have done more to it, but that wasn't done. So we keep going forward and look at the last available active property on Cedar Point Court. We can go ahead and take a look at it. Again, the curb appeal of this community is nice, but once we go on the inside, it's all original. Yeah, they got the bamboo hardwood floorings in this area. They should have opened it up, but they didn't. You can see here they painted it white. They try to do something here with the beams, but the tile here is hideous. It's not the best looking. They painted the panel wood to white. That's a good look, but again, they have a pool and it's still not moving. So I believe the flooring here is really killing it. The kitchen looks nice, but I think it's that tile that's really not helping it out. They have the nice bamboo wooden floors throughout the home. In the restrooms, they could have done more to it. This his and her sinks. This is kind of old school. It's not what it's in today's market. And they got this master bath. Doesn't really look as nice either. So they tried. They got this old carpet. I can tell it needs to be changed. So that might be have something to do with it. And the restrooms here, this is all old. It wasn't updated. They got the gold trim. Needs and this old tile backsplash in the restroom. So that's that on the active properties. But if we go to the ones that have sold, we have two properties here that resemble the square footage for 3,065. This one sold at 239.5, and this one sold at 267. This one was 13 days on the market, and this one here was on the market for a little bit longer. We see the asterisks, so we already know that it was 74 days. So again, not that bad. Curb appeal was nice. You have three car garage, and this here, nothing but tile throughout. I'm surprised that it sold so within 3 months, but they to each their own. The kitchen was okay. It looks like they updated it based on the cabinets, but they just went with a more traditional pine color. They kept the same doors, stainless steel appliances, the same wood paneling everywhere, but nothing that I would say, the restrooms here, you could have done a lot more to it. So, but it's sold. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if the home that you're thinking about putting on the market, if it looks like this or not. And if we go to the last comp, I think this is the one that, in my honest opinion, they did right. The What's unique about this house here is that it has another house within a house, and once you see the pictures, you'll be able to see. But from the outside, great curve appeal. They got the nice windows, the new roof. Uh, I like the wooden floors they have in the office. I like the colors they went with. They kind of kept it a bit traditional in some areas, but it looks nice. And the fact that it's staged, I think, helped it out quite a bit. They painted it all white. Nice wooden floors in the living room. Nice backyard area. Nice, they have a nice backyard altogether. So here's the kitchen in the home here. It's okay. White painted cabinets, simple granite. The backsplash that we really don't use as much, but we still see it here from time to time. And then here, this is the other area that they have that's a separate home. We can see the separate kitchen. I don't know if you call it a maid quarters or whatever you want to call it, or a mother-in-law suite, but it's basically like a small, unit apartment within this house. So that was pretty unique. I don't know if your house has that, but on the remainder of the home, they did it well. I like the wood floors that it has. I like the restroom, the custom cabinets, the shaker cabinets that they have, his and her sinks. They did the master bath well. This is for the laundry room, I'm assuming. And here, I guess where they killed it at, they have different flooring here. I don't know why they didn't keep the same type of flooring. They have the 6 panel doors throughout the home. Let me see here if we see anything. And of course, they got this restroom here. It's really original for the most part. They changed the hardware, but that's pretty much about it. Uh, and that's pretty much it on that. So to answer for your ARV, again, depending on what your plans, I'm seeing anywhere from 230 to 267. Obviously, I think you're trying to hit it higher, right? Obviously, I'm not showing you these two homes because we're not comparing apples to apples. These homes are 6,800 square feet and 5,600 square feet. But as long as you update it, I don't see the days on market. If you do it right, as you can see, they are favorable. Less than 3 months. If you do it a little bit better, less than 2 weeks. So if you have any questions, just give me a call and we will take it from there. Thank you so much. Bye bye.